Sorry. Do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. Not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Curlian take you. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. Lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me. Even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with the fear in their eyes. She was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one that taught me what that was, how I could receive it. Yeah, they're all fairly normal. And none of them were evil or anything. And then Sophia died, and Grillian, I guess, had learned some stuff about a potential history and past and became drunk on getting power, and everybody just lost their damn minds. And it's all Sophia's fault. Even though she saved the world by doing what she did and killing herself. It's all her fault. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Sophia. Jesus. She taught me how to live as a human. What are you doing, Lacan? Ah, it's you, Brilliant. Thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. Shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand at the front lines. So, is that really the problem? Okay. Smile. It's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being becoming insignificant. Inside my heart, there's this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. Yet she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. Didn't have this feeling in the beginning. Just wanted to paint her one more time. One more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is. This picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why. Gotta stop now. Your own self. You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. Painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you couldn't fill that gap. That's why you're quitting your painting. You were refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You who can't accept her feeling. You who won't accept her feeling. Tell me why. It was me who was receiving such feelings. Krillian's a little jelly. What I think. You're neglecting yourself too much. Aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Is this really her true expression? Yeah. To people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile. I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize the Can's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You're painting such a beautiful expression on Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you would want to stop. Beautiful. Forget it. This picture, it's anything but beautiful. Can. Say you're empty. Why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up till now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Ronnie, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. Wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die. That's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more for her to do. Why would she open up her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro. Is it... Hey, bro, what are you doing here? Is Renee Hammer? Because he's calling me bro. And Hammer's the only other person that ever called me bro. And we know that Hammer was, he mutated into a rat person thing. I think Renee's Hammer. At least that's what the idea I'm going to go with at this point. Hey, bro. What are you doing here? What's up? Council of Elders of Shavad issued a decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yes. And Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. Going to Soylent? Plan's foolish. It's too dangerous. What do the elders think? No, it wasn't the council's wish. With Sophia's will, it appears she expressed the desire herself. She can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it being just us. Just us. Sophia. Really? Oh well. It was a good thought, I think. Sophia? Lacan, what are you doing? Keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her, even if it costs me my life. Why don't you go get some rest, Krill? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her, so you go sleep. Oh, really? That's interesting. I can't say that, and I like Final Fantasy VI a lot, but I can't say that I was even familiar with whether or not the two brothers had, or what their middle names were. I don't even remember. I don't remember it being a thing that was brought up in the game, but I'm sure it was at some point. What will you do if you also fall ill? Do not forget you are the head of the Sex military forces. Okay. Suppose you're right. Ellie, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes, that look. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself, and thus painting myself. Couldn't stand it, so that's why. Ellie, what in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I'll ask you that. Second thought, yeah. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. Yeah, we're getting bad thunderstorms here as well. And it's supposed to be rain every day this week. I'm kind of a little concerned that my house could possibly flood from it, but which will severely disrupt my streaming. However, I got flood insurance, so if I did flood, it's not going to ruin my life, but it's definitely going to knock me offline for a while, if that were to happen. One look into your eyes, and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't even be able to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I don't get the power outages here too bad. As a recent, I think they may have changed something, but it does happen. I don't know if y'all have bad power issues. I know it was a week or two ago, Keldon was streaming. Thunderstorm came through and knocked out power, and his power was out for like 6 hours. And it was only like 30 minutes into his stream that night. Just ruined everything. One can look into your eyes. I can't say a thing. I would never even be able to tell you how I feel. You're the sweetest person. Ellie! You're someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. So you hold everything in and bear all the burden. You get hurt in the end, you think that's fine. That's what I like about you. Stop. Don't say that. If you become just another human, everyone will. Humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need a symbol who's just appearances only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship.